Disclaimer: this is a work of fiction created for entertainment purpose only, not affiliated with BTS or Big Hit Entertainments. Characters and storylines are fictional and for entertainment purpose only. If you are homophobic, then please just leave. Tigers Bunny promote respect, kindness, and positivity. Enjoy the video. Taehyung stares gently, his eyes fluttering open at the sound of their 2-year-old baby Taekook's cries. He looks down at Jungkook, still sleeping peacefully in his arms. He smiles softly, not wanting to disturb Jungkook's rest, but knowing he needs to tend to their son. He carefully extracts himself from Jungkook's embrace, pulling the blanket up to cover him. He pads quickly out of the room, making his way to the nursery. He finds Taekook sitting up in his crib, tears streaming down his chubby face as he cries for his baby. Taehyung's heart swells with love as he scoops Taekook up into his arm. He rocks the baby gently, shushing him softly. "It's okay, little man, daddy's got you. Mommy is sleeping, okay?" Taekook hears his father's voice but cries harder, kicking his chubby legs. He is hungry and he wants his milky. He reaches his arm out, crying loudly. "Mama!" Taehyung freezes. The baby wants Jungkook. "Taehyung, looks like my prince is hungry. Don't cry, Baba. Let Dada help you." He gently lowers himself onto the bed beside Jungkook, holding the crying Taekook. With one hand, he carefully unbuttons Jungkook's shirt, exposing his swell. The baby sniffles, sensing his mother's presence. Taekook guides Taekook toward Jungkook's well, murmuring, "Shh, little one, mommy is right here. You can have your milk now." Taehyung helps Taekook latch onto his food, making sure he is comfortable. The baby immediately stops crying contentedly. Taehyung watches Taekook nurse. His possessive instincts indeed flare up. Jungkook has always been one of his favorite parts of his body. Seeing his son there now feeding makes something primal stir in him. He unconsciously such a perfect sight. Taehyung runs his fingers through Taekook's soft hair, looking at the baby's tiny hand wrapped around Jungkook's well. He can't help but feel a surge of possessiveness. He loves seeing his son there, but he also misses having his face buried there inside. "Mine." Taehyung leans in closer, his voice a playful murmur as he watches Taekook nurse. "Better hurry up, little man. That's my favorite sport too, you know." He chuckles softly, his breast tickling Jungkook. As Jungkook stares, Taehyung looks up, his eyes crinkling at the corners. He sees Jungkook blinking sleepily, still partially asleep. He takes advantage of Jungkook's grogginess to murmur, "My love, look who's stealing my favorite sport." Jungkook opened his eyes confusingly and looked down, but blushed, understanding Taehyung's first meaning. "What are you seeing, huh?" Hiding himself by hands. Taehyung grins at Jungkook's confused expression, chuckling as Jungkook blushes and realization dawns. He leans in closer, his lips brushing at Jungkook's ear as he murmurs teasingly, "Just admiring the competition, my sweet. Taekook's got good taste, doesn't he?" Jungkook gasped at his shameless hubby. "You are becoming so shameless, hubby." Taehyung throws his head back and laughs heartedly at Jungkook's accusation. He leans back to look into Jungkook's eyes, his grin mischievous. "Guilty as charged, sweetheart, but you can blame a man for feeling jealous, especially when he sees his son occupying his favorite place." Jungkook blushes cheesy. Taehyung smiles cheekily at Jungkook's playful job, shrugging unrepentantly. "Cheesy maybe, but it's the truth. Besides, if I am for admiring my gorgeous husband's beauty, then so be it. I will be happily embrace that title." Jungkook was busy in blushing. Taekook look up, pouting, his little face scrunched up in tears. He sees that his mom is paying attention to his dad instead of him, and his tiny arm reached out towards Jungkook, demanding attention. "Mama." Jungkook covering himself when he saw Taekook was done from his food. "Yes, Mama's prince," kissing his whole face. Taehyung makes an exfoliated, annoyed face, taking his tongue out and crossing his eyes as Taekook clings to Jungkook, breaking the moment they were trying to have. He pretends to mimic his son's jealous behavior. "He always ruins our moment." Jungkook giggles at his hubby's sulking face, seeing his mama's giggling. Taekook also giggles. Seeing both Jungkook and Taekook giggles together, Taehyung can't help but smile warmly despite his playful complaints. He watches as Taekook calms down now that he has Jungkook's attention. His tiny hands patted Jungkook's cheeks happily. Taehyung, traitor, pouting cutely. Taekook giggles at his dad as pouting. "Mine, mama." Taehyung pulls Taekook closer, smirking playfully at Jungkook over his shoulder. That's right, it's man. You have your mama all day, but let me tell you a secret. He whispers dramatically. At night time, mama is all mine. Jungkook. He turns slightly feeling shy. Hubby, what are you saying? Have some shame. Taehyung chuckles at his love's shyness. Later, Jungkook get up to fresh up. Taehyung also pick their little queen and both go to fresh up. Time skip. Here, Jungkook was working in kitchen making breakfast for themselves. With Taehyung, after getting Taekook and himself all cleaned up and dressed, Taehyung carries the little prince downstairs. He sets Taekook down on the carpeted floor, gently surrounding him with his favorite toys. Taekook happily starts playing, crowing, and giggling to himself. Unable to resist the temptation of seeing Jungkook busy in the kitchen, Taehyung sneaks up behind him. He wraps his strong arms around Jungkook's waist, pulling him closer against his chest. Leaning down, he presses a series of intense, loving kisses along Jungkook's neck, mumbling softly. You always smell so good, love. Taehyung whispered against Jungkook's neck, his hand slowly roaming up Jungkook's stomach possessively. He nuzzles his face into his hair, inhaling deeply. Jungkook tilts his face, giving his hubby more access. Hubby, you came. Where is Tiger? Taehyung chuckles softly at Jungkook's question, his breath warm against Jungkook's neck. He points toward the living room with his chin. He's in there playing happily with his toys on the carpet. I left him occupied for a bit while I come to steal some affections from my husband. Beautiful husband. Jungkook giggles softly. Taehyung, with a playful grin, he turns Jungkook around gently and lifts him up to sit on the kitchen counter. He steps between Jungkook's legs, his eyes filled with desire and love. He wraps his arm around Jungkook's waist, pulling him closer as he rests his forehead against Jungkook's. Now give me my morning kisses. Every time I try to kiss my beautiful husband deeply, that little monkey waddles over and steals him away. He powers excitedly, making Jungkook giggle. Jungkook blushes, giggling. Oh, my poor hubby, come let me give you a lot of kisses. Taehyung's eyes light up at Jungkook's word. A big smile spread across his face. He leans in even closer, his heart racing with excitement. Yes, please, he says, his voice warm and eager. Jungkook wraps his arms around Taehyung's neck, pulling him closer, smashing his lips onto Taehyung's soft one, kissing him. Taehyung wraps his arm around Jungkook's waist, pulling him even closer as he deepens the kiss. He kisses Jungkook's back lovingly, pouring all his love into the kiss. He breaks away only briefly to whisper, more, more. Taehyung leaps forward and wraps his arms around Jungkook's again, immediately going back to kissing him hungrily as his hand slips inside Jungkook's shirt and runs upside down his back. Jungkook, hubby, Taehyung, break the kiss with both sound, looking at Jungkook intensely. Jungkook hugged Taehyung tightly, hiding his face in his neck, shyly breathing heavily. Taehyung chuckles softly, holding Jungkook closer and placing gentle kisses on Jungkook's forehead and temple. He wraps his arms around Jungkook protectively, enjoying the feeling of his love's warm breath against his neck. Shy, are we? Taehyung teases softly, his voice full of love and affection. Jungkook whines cutely. Don't tease. Later they did breakfast by Taehyung's teasing and Jungkook's blushing. Time skip. Now Jungkook was sitting in front of doctor nervously as from 3-4 days he was feeling sickly, like vomiting. He was here to confirm something. Taekook was with Taehyung at home. Jungkook was here telling Taehyung that he was going to his friend Jimmy will come in few time. Doctor, congratulations Mr. Kim, you are 1 month pregnant. Jungkook, eyes become teary by happiness. Really, thank you doctor, thank you so much. He get up and left the house, excited to see his hubby's reaction. Jungkook entering house but gasped loudly, looking at front in disbelief. There, Taehyung and Taekook both were drying on walls, toys are spreading all over the floor. The house was total mess. Jungkook mood swings woke up. Kim, Taehyung, are you a baby? And Taekook, how many times Mama told you not to do drawing on walls? Taehyung looked at Jungkook, smiling nervously. Oh love, you came, Taekook pouted. But mama, me and dada fun. Jungkook sang. But you can draw on your book, baby, not on walls, glaring at Taehyung, who was pouting at his love score. You know what? I'm going to my parents' house. Do whatever you guys want. Jungkook snuck away, secretly admiring his hubby's and son's pouting faces. Little did they know he was planning a surprise. He had already informed his parents, who were busy with decorations. On his way home, Jungkook worried about convincing his possessive hubby and son to let him visit his parents, but they unwittingly made it easy for him by keeping themselves occupied with drawing on the walls. Taehyung watches Jungkook storm off, shock written all over his face. He swallows hard, looking down at their child, who now has silent tears rolling down his cheeks. Taekook, tear-filled eyes. Dada, the child, looks up at him pitifully. Mommy is mad. His bottom lip trembles again. Taehyung kisses Taekook's face. Don't worry, Baba. Let's clean this mess. Then we will go to your mama. Taekook nodded, pouting sadly. After cleaning the mess, Taehyung with Taekook left to pacify Jungkook. Taehyung arrives at Jungkook's parents' house with their child in his arms, looking weary and remorseful. He takes a deep breath as he approaches the door, hoping to find Jungkook. The child wriggles in his arms, calling out, "Mama!" As the door opens, Jungkook's parents greet them warmly, but their smile squares when they see the solemn expression on Taehyung's face. He steps inside, looking around excitedly for Jungkook. Taekook reaches out with chubby Taehyung confusingly look at the decoration. Papa, where is Jungkook? And why these all decorations? Mrs. Jung. Oh, son, Jungkook is upstairs, and these decorations become silent seeing Jungkook coming downstairs. Jungkook rolled his eyes at Taehyung playfully. Taehyung sees Jungkook rolling his eyes and his shoulders slam, feeling defeated. He sets their child down, who immediately runs to Jungkook, wrapping his little arms around Jungkook's leg and burying his face in Jungkook's legs. Mom, Taekook is sorry. Jungkook. Big Taekook kissing his face. Why my little prince is crying. Taekook sniffs loudly, pulling back to look up at Jungkook with red puffy eyes. My dad and I missed you so much. We came to bring you back home. We are sorry, pouting Jungkook. Mama, forgive his little prince, but promise, Mama, you will not do this again. Taekook, promise, Mama, pouting. Taehyung watches as Jungkook forgives their child, his heart swelling with relief. He can't help but feel a pang of jealousy when Jungkook doesn't immediately turn his attention to him. Taehyung pouts cutely, trying to mimic their child's innocent charm, hoping to catch Jungkook's eye. Mrs. John chuckles secretly, looking at Taehyung's pout. Taekook, we come to Granny Grandpa. Let's go out for ice cream, she said as she wanted give privacy to Taekook. Taekook sparkle eyes, he turns to Mrs. John. Yay, ice cream. Mama, can Taekook go? No ice. Jungkook chuckles at his eagerness. Yes, Papa, you can go, but only one ice cream, okay? Taekook quickens. Okay, Mama. Later they left, leaving Taekook alone. There. Pouts walking to Jungkook, pulling him closer by his waist, hugging him tightly. I am the one who came all this way to bring you back. Roy deserves some attention too, love, he whines. Jungkook bites his lips, controlling his smile. You also become baby with Taekook. Seriously drawing on walls, shaking his head. Pecks Jungkook's lips softly. Sorry. Sorry, love, forgive me, but don't ignore me. You know, I can't take your ignorance. Pout sadly. Jungkook. Smile, pecking Taehyung's lips. You know, you are so cute. I'm not mad at you, hubby. Taehyung. Sparkle eyes. Really? You better not to be. Or hubby knows how to pacify his husband. He whispered in his ear, biting his earlobe. Jungkook smiled. Shameless creature. Taehyung. Good at his cuteness. By the way, love, why this all decorations? Jungkook smacked his head, totally forgetting about it. He looked at Taehyung shyly. Hubby, I wanted to tell you something. Taehyung confusingly. What is it, love? Jungkook. Take deep breath. He holds Taehyung's hand, placing it on his tummy. He becomes shy. Taehyung correctly. What happened, love? Are you okay? Is your tummy paining? Jungkook paused. No, hubby. It's actually we are going to be parents again. He said in one breath. Taehyung freezes on his place. Jungkook, happy teary eyes. Yes, Abhi, there is a baby in my tummy. Giggling cutely. Taehyung. Breath catches in his throat as he realizes what Jungkook's trying to say. His eyes widen in a mix of surprise and pure joy. Slowly he moves his hand to face Jungkook's still flat stomach. Are you? We are having another baby. His voice breaks slightly with emotion. Jungkook nodded happily. Yes, Abhi. Taehyung hugs Jungkook tightly, lifting him off the ground as he kisses him passionately. Tears of joy brim in his eyes as he presses his forehead against Jungkook's. I love you so much, my sweetheart. I can't wait to be a father again to our little prince or princess. I'm so happy, Jungkook, smiling. I love you too, hubby. I also can't wait to hold our little bundle of happiness again. Taehyung looked at Jungkook intensely. He smashed his lips on Jungkook's soft one, kissing him passionately. His kisses become more intense, his hand roaming over Jungkook's body as he presses him against the wall. He breaks the kiss only to trail his lips down on Jungkook's neck and collarbone. His voice husky with desire. Jungkook breathing heavily. Hubby, Taehyung whispered in his ear. Hubby wanna love you, sweetheart. Jungkook breathing heavily. I'm yours, hubby. Love me the way you want. Taehyung bows. He carries Jungkook to the room, his strong arms wrapped around Jungkook's leg and back. He kicks the door shut behind him, laying Jungkook gently on the bed before climbing on top of him. He looks into Jungkook's eyes, his eyes filled with love and intense desire. My husband, my love, only mine, Jungkook, only yours, hubby. He closed his eyes when Taehyung again started to suck his lip like a candy. His hand moved inside his shirt, reaching his favorite part. The end.